Hello YouTube, this is the Dbtgamer show, episode 131, and I hope you all enjoyed the Metal Gear Solid 3 Let's Play. Me and Adam had a lot of fun making it. We do plan to do a new Let's Play soon. The Let's Play will come after episode 140 of the Dbtgamer show. Anyway, since Halloween's coming around soon, I decided to do some reviews of some games that involve horror. So let's get started with Resident Evil 5. Right, that's my PS3 setup, so let's begin the review. Now, the story for Resident Evil 5 is pretty good. Basically, Chris Redfield has joined a new team which is devoted to destroying biohazards all around the world. And on one of his missions, he meets up with an old friend, Jill Valentine. And they're on this mission, and they meet up with Albert Wesker. And Albert Wesker's causing trouble, as usual. And Jill Valentine, very heroically, sacrifices her life to try and take out the son of a bitch. But it doesn't go to plan, and Albert Wesker somehow survives. And Chris is rather upset that his friend Jill Valentine has supposedly died. And when he's on his next mission, which is Resident Evil 5, he meets up with a young girl called Sheva, who becomes his new partner. And whilst they're walking around Africa, they meet up with this guy called Irvin, who's been distributing the Las Plagas thing from Resident Evil 4 and turn the African people into some weird creatures. Later on in the game, he meets up with Albert Wesker again, and also finds out that Jill is actually still alive. So that's the basic plot for the game. Anyway, now let's talk about multiplayer. Oh mate. The multiplayer for this game is also very good. Especially the Versus mode that I downloaded off the PlayStation Network. The Versus mode has several modes of play which you can play with your friends. The modes are Slayers mode, where the objective is to kill as many zombies as you can on your own. Then there's Survivors mode, where the objective is to kill your opponents as many times as you can to earn points. Then you got Team Slayers, where you're in a team of 2 people, but you have to kill more zombies than the other team. And then you got Team Survivors, where you've got 2 teams against each other trying to kill each other, basically. Most of the time I choose the Versus mode to grind up bonus points. There is also one other aspect of multiplayer. Basically, when you're playing the main game, if you press the pause button and plug in a second controller, then hit reset, you can have a second player play as your partner instead of the silly computer, because the computer AI at times can be pretty shit. So having a 2-player Resident Evil game in the main campaign is awesome. I really liked that. Anyway, let's get on to some gameplay. There are 4 difficulties for this game: Amateur, Normal, Veteran and Professional mode. Professional mode is really, really difficult. It took me ages to beat that. Load times for this game, they're very, very quick. There's hardly any slowdown at all. Now let's talk about controls for this game. Controls for this game are very simple. The control type I use is the one from Resident Evil 4 on the PS2. Hold down R, press square, shoots my weapon. Right trigger, R2 brings up my map. L2 brings up my shows me where my partner is. L1 brings up my knife. Square lets me slash at people.
Come on, can't be serious.
Circle shouts my friend over. Hold X and move makes me run. Triangle brings up my inventory. And that's pretty much it. So the control is very good and very simple. There are other control types, but this is the control type I use because it's best for me. Anyway, let's find some zombies and stuff. If you hold down a circle mode, you can change your partner's mode. You can have them in attack mode where they're a bit more aggressive, or you can have them in cool mode where they're a bit more defensive. Another great thing about this game I really liked is if you equip your weapons to the top, left, right, and the bottom of your inventory, you can do a quick change. So, let's say if I want my shotgun, I just press left. If I want my rifle, press right. If I want my magnum, press down. If I want my machine gun in, press up. I really like the quick change option. Makes changing weapons in a heated battle so much easier. The graphics for this game are very, very good. There is very little difference between the PS3 version and the Xbox 360 version. Music for this game is also very good. There are a lot of tracks in the game which do make you feel quite urgent, so you need to get whatever you need done quickly. Gameplay for this game is an action horror. The game itself is about 5 to 10 hours long. If you manage to beat this game in under 5 hours, you do get rewarded with an infinite rocket launcher. Although I haven't managed to do that yet, because I've been too busy enjoying the game itself. Good stuff about this game. Well, the good stuff about this game is the gameplay, the story, the cutscene. The cutscene's absolutely fantastic. There's even some of those cutscenes from Resident Evil 4. If you press a certain button at a certain time, a certain action happens. Great about this game are definitely the bosses, so I'm just going to cut to one of those right now, back in a minute. Throughout the game, besides the bosses, there are some very tough enemies. One very tough enemy that is back from the older Resident Evils is the Lickers. They are a lot tougher than they were in Resident Evil 2, because one time I shot one with 4 grenade rounds, and it still wouldn't die. So, the enemies in this game are very, very tough. Another thing I really liked about this game was the way that the music changes at certain frantic moments in the adventure. Anyway, YouTube, I've run out of time, so in the next part I will talk about bosses and stuff. See you then, bye!